Alright y'all, me and Reid are at the Broad River. We're trying to fish a part of it we've never fished before, so we're having to take a trek across some rocks. We got our hands full, so hopefully we don't fall. We both got waterproof slick boots on, so he's already made it a little ways. We're just trying to get to the other side of the bridge. Might be easier if we just went back up and walked across the street, but what's the fun in that? All right, let's see if we can make it. Yeah, see that? There's a slick spot. There's a slick spot. Yeah. Alright, we made it, y'all. Current's ripping.
At least we can cast in the current.
Yeah. Let's get our stuff hooked up, show you what you're working with, or what we're working with. And whoa. One of us is gonna bust our butts here in a minute.
Need to find stuff to like stand on. Maybe down here towards the water we can
we get the tripod set up. Yep. Alright y'all. I'm gonna take this Santee rig off and take this float off so it hits the bottom and stays. See, we're dealing with some current out there, which we should be able to handle. I'm just throwing out a peanut rig or a Carolina rig, whatever you want to call them. I'm gonna take this float off. I just hadn't done it yet. I'm throwing out a piece of shrimp. Reid's got a piece of cut herring on. The ground is slick as snot, Bo. I mean, it is slick. So there's a good chance you're gonna see one of us bust our ass here shortly, which should make for, you know, some good video. It's December 28th. Let me check. 29th, December 29th. We are overdressed. It is probably 70, 75 degrees. Humidity is at like 900%. So let me get this bait out there. We brought plenty of poles, plenty of bait. Like I say, we're gonna be throwing shrimp, got mullet, got herring, all of it's frozen, and gonna be trying to throw out, I think I may have left the red worms in the truck, but we're gonna try to catch a brim or something, put out a live brim or cut brim. Much rather use the fresh bait from the river if we can get it. Let's see what happens. All right, y'all. Rod on the right here, left, sorry, on the far left. It's got a, you put herring on it. It's got a piece of cut herring, and it has probably a 5 or 6 ounce egg weight on it, and it still will not hold bottom when we try to cast it out in the current. So it's pushed up against the bank, you know, I shouldn't say up against the bank, but up against where the slack water is over here. Pin slammer right here in the middle. It's only out maybe 20-30 feet, just right here in the slack water. There's a little creek or something that coming out right here. Little creek coming out from here, and we're just fishing it in the slack water. And then the rod Reid's standing by is casted straight down the bank line. Couldn't tell you how deep any of them are. This one right here, just off the, you know, the short one here in the middle, it's probably, man, it's 10-12 foot of water right there, I would guess, as long as it took to sink. Anyways, hopefully we'll hook up in a minute. And if not, we'll move. All right, y'all, Reid seems to be making it. We just got to be extra careful. Shoes are super slick. You see he's got both hands full. I'm gonna have a camera in one hand. I'm talking to the camera. I'm gonna have all this hobo style over my back. All right, y'all. Wish us luck.
Be careful right here.
Yeah.
Some of them big rocks are loose.
Okay. Try not to avalanche me. You got to be careful with all the freaking debris on top of the rocks and make sure it's not a, you know, a hole you're stepping into. All right, we made it this far. We made it up the hill of doom. Show y'all where we come from. It may not look that steep to a 43-year-old pair of knees and heart. It's pretty freaking steep. All right. Now we got to cross the street. All right, y'all, we're gonna make a move somewhere else, somewhere a little easier on old A-Town's little baby bones. We will get back at you when we get back at it. All right, y'all, we made our move. We're at the Columbia Canal. Got one hole molled out underneath the float. I got one molled up against this wall. In one of them holes over there. Hopefully there's old catfish laying up in there. We done seen two stripers roll on top of the water. Reid's got a piece of cut herring, cast it almost all the way across out in that current over there where they're releasing water out of the dam. So hopefully something will pick up on us here shortly. Reid done went up there to pee. There's a place to pee up there, and he's going to check the water. There's a fishing pier, kind of, I don't know what you'd call it, little walkway up there you can go out and fish on. He went up there to check that, see what the water level and current's like up there. Other than that, hopefully something will hook up here in a minute. Fish are here, we can see them. We just got to get them to bite.
What do you guys pull out of here mostly?
Nothing.
Nothing?
We normally don't fish right here, man.
Yeah.
Just the current's so bad in the big river.
Yeah.
So we thought we'd try it.
Best of luck.
Thank you. All right, y'all. We're heading down the road. You can see our fishing adventure didn't turn out to be much today. Me and Reid had a fun time. Just wasn't no fish in our forecast, so we had to move on to bigger and better things. We got a YouTube project coming up. I'm heading to buy a boat right now. It's nothing big. It's one of them bass Pelicans, Pelican Raider or something like that. So anyways, we ain't got much further to go down the road. I'm not going to get the camera out and take it up to the guy's house, stuff of that nature. The deal ain't done. This is something I found on Let Go. So, you know, the deal is, we're gonna try to get the thing as cheap as we possibly can, because that's just how I am. I gotta make like I feel like I get a good deal on everything before I buy it. But I think these boats retail in between $600 to $1,000 brand new. Like I say, it's a Pelican Bass Raider, or they make one similar. It's a Son Dolphin, like Bass Buggy or something like that. Anyways, that's what we're heading to look at. Hopefully it turns out to be a decent deal or a decent boat. They are plastic, but we're going to try to throw an old, or I shouldn't say old, we're going to try to throw a new eBay motor on it, something around 100, 200 bucks. And even do a review of the motor, fix the boat up, something we can take out on an individual basis, you know, whenever me and Reid or Addison or somebody just wants to hit a pond or a lake on our own.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Suzanne Port.
And not take a big boat with us or take the kayaks. Looking for something a little bit more stable when I go out by myself. Anyways, I'm coming up on my road. I'm going to let you go. And I'll get back at you if we get a boat. Alright y'all, I told you we was going to go buy a boat. We're back at the house. It wasn't much. It's not much to look at. But I do believe it's going to add some fun times to the YouTube channel. Going to be able to stand up in this thing is the main thing. It's basically just a wider looking kayak, if I had to tell you what it is. Like I said, I'm not sure the brand of it. There's no tags on it. I'm not sure what I'll have to do to get it registered, but I do believe it's a Pelican Bass Raider. It is somewhere between 3.5 to 4 foot wide. This is a 5.5 foot bed on my truck plus the tailgate. You see how much further it is sticking out. So if I had to guess, it's 8 foot long. But the main thing is we're going to be able to put a seat in here that I can set upright in, and then this platform I'm going to be able to stand up on. They're supposed to be really stable. I can't guarantee that. I've never been in one. Going to have to buy the brackets to put the seat in. Like I said, there is a few holes on the inside that he's patched up, but we're just going to redo them. Probably going to what do you call this stuff? Flex seal the entire bottom of this thing, maybe even the inside too. Plan is to put a small 2-3 horsepower outboard motor on it. That transom does not seem super stable. What we'll try is, I got 2 trolling motors in the garage. We'll try the 2 trolling motors first with a big heavy battery and stuff in the back, see how it holds the weight. And then of course we can always beef up the transom if we need to. It looks like it's going to have to be a short shaft motor if we do put a gas powered motor on it, because there's not a whole lot there. But anyways, that's her. She was only 50 bucks. First thing we're going to do is take it out and see how stable it is. Once we see how stable it is, then we're going to start putting a little bit of money in it. And I say a little. Like I say, it is just a plastic boat. But as you can see, I don't need a trailer. Once we get the trolling motor and stuff put on it, battery in it and all that, I don't know how heavy it is. It did take both of us to pick it up and not drag it, put it in the back of the truck. So I'm pretty sure it's over 100 pounds. But like I said, thing retails somewhere between $550 to $700 if you bought it new. Of course, you can see it is nowhere near new. It did not come with a seat. I believe I'm just rambling on and talking too much now. But anyways, that was our day today. It's been rainy most of the day. There's no fish in it. But thank goodness for let go and letting a deal come through. I appreciate y'all. Wish y'all have wonderful. I appreciate y'all. Hope you have a happy new year. And let's get after it this year. Go catch some fish. I'm pretty sure my deer hunting is done for the year. There's a few more days left here in South Carolina, but I don't think I'm going to go. But anyways, we will kill a deer next year, and I will get back at you when I get back at it.